I made a big mistake. I made a really big mistake. Why do I do this to myself? So it is towards the end of week 35, I think. Let me double check that. I can cut this bit out, it's fine. I say cut it out, let's just pause. On the end of week 35 of 2024, it's currently Friday, and I made a massive mistake today. I was meant to be doing a run today. I was meant to be doing part of my training because I couldn't do it during the week. And in all honesty, it's been a really, really great week in that sense. It's been a great week in the sense that I've had a load of voiceover jobs come in, so I've ended up being really busy. And so I decided, I've got a fly buzzing around my head and it's driving me crackers. So while I was really busy during the week trying to get all my work done on time and to meet my deadlines, I decided to push all my runs back to the end of this week. So I was going to do a run Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And it's Friday. Surprise, surprise, I didn't get up on time. Oh. That's my mistake, by the way. Oh, let me catch you up though. Like I said, it's been a really busy week. I've had a load of voiceover work come in. I've not had time to do any video editing. I've not had time to do any recording or vlogging. I've not even had time to exercise. I have been so freaking busy. This whole month has been insanely busy. I've had no spare days to myself. I've not had a single day to myself this entire month. And I am not lying when I say I am bringing myself close to burnout. Again. We did, however, have some fun. On Monday, we went to the Cheshire Country and Game Fair for the first time since before COVID, or the first time since COVID, should I say, because we used to go every year without fail. It's one of our favourite things to do. We love going, we love watching the dog events, we really love watching the horse events. We love the falconry displays, they had jousting on this year, which was freaking awesome. The guys that did the performances were amazing. And we got to introduce some of my best friends to it as well, who've never been before. And they really enjoyed it too, which was really great. I did actually have a day off work yesterday because me and Jason, as part of our house purchase, are applying for life insurance. And because of my inflammatory bowel disease, the health insurance providers, life insurance providers, decided I needed to have a health check to make sure that I wasn't lying and that I was in fit condition, blah, blah, blah. So yesterday I had a private health check assessment and the woman came out, she did all the tests, she checked my heart, she checked my breathing, she checked my weight, she checked my measurements, because apparently that's important. Oh, I need to go be sick. As well as that, she also tested my blood pressure, which apparently was fine. It was on the slightly high side. So I did say that I was worried that I might have a bit of high cholesterol. I've not got it checked, but I'm currently working on trying to get generally healthier to help combat that, which does seem to be working. But my blood pressure was fine. It was just a little higher than what the insurance company wanted. I don't really know what they expect for my age, but okay. And one of the tests that they did was a urine test. And I did warn the woman that I do have traces of blood in my urine, and I literally did all the tests last year. I went through so many exams, I went through so many checks, and got told they found nothing. There was nothing to worry about. And when she did the urine test, she found very high elements of blood and also high levels of protein in my urine, which was like, yeah, I did just say. She's like, no, this is way higher than just traces. This is concerning levels of blood and protein. And I'm like, the levels haven't changed and my doctor said it was fine, so I don't really know what to do at this point, but okay. So she's had to then send that off for testing, for more in-depth testing to try and work out if there's any other sources of issues or whether or not it can diagnose any issues. I've then had to go back to my GP and say, look, I've had this private health check for this reason. They told me that the levels of blood and protein in my urine is concerning, and the doctor suspects that he suspected originally that I may have a faulty filter in my kidneys, or that my kidney filter may be damaged. That's why it was letting a bit of blood through. But the fact that it's now letting protein through means it could actually be more damaged, even though the scans and the tests and everything showed that my kidneys were perfectly healthy with no issues whatsoever. I don't know. It makes no sense. What is going on with my body internally isn't making sense when the doctors see it externally. I don't know. Apparently there's just something wrong with me and the doctors don't know what it is. I'm like, okay. Not helpful, but also why I'm trying to get fitter and healthier. So that was fun yesterday. My body was in full crash mode after that point and it just wanted to rest. It was like, I need a day off. I need a goddamn day off. My body procrastinated like crazy. My brain procrastinated like crazy. I couldn't do freaking anything yesterday. I did a little bit of video editing, a tiny amount of video editing, but I physically couldn't do anything. My brain and my body were just gone. Fast forward to today, and I had every intention of going on a training run today. I'm gonna be sick. I may have to go sort that out first. Bear with me. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's the second time this week that I've returned the stuff that I gave to my stomach just moments earlier. I don't know what the hell's going on with my stomach at the moment, but I do seem to have a much smaller stomach. I can't stomach big meals right now. And if I have a meal that is too big, instead of just my body just processing it like it used to, it's physically getting rid of it as fast as it physically can, which is weird and I don't like it. It's a new sensation. Oh, oh. Like I was saying, I made a mistake today. I got up late, so I couldn't do my run. Went to work and I've thought to myself all day, I'll do that run when I get home. I'll do that run when I get home. Got home, looked after my parrots, did some training with them. Just now put them to bed. But once I finished the parrots training, I got myself something to eat because I was starving because the idiot that I am forgot to make myself a Huel before I left the house. So I had nothing to eat this afternoon. So when I got home, I was ravenously hungry to the point where if I didn't get something to eat, I was going to be sick. Because I know I'm not alone in this. I know that there are other people out there that when you get so damn hungry that you are literally going to vomit from the buildup of stomach acid in your stomach. It's the most horrible sensation and it's really, really gross. But that's what happened to me this afternoon. I was so ravenously hungry, I felt physically sick. And because I was so hungry and for the fact that I hadn't eaten in the middle of the day, I did something stupid. And I ate way too much food. I made way too much food and then I tried to eat all the food I made. I must have made 4 people's worth of food and then tried to sit and eat it all in one sitting. I don't know why I did that. I genuinely don't know why I did that. I didn't even finish it all. I actually left over half of it because I was so overfull. Even though my body was telling me you are starving, you are hungry, you need to eat. I was so full that it was actually backing up into my esophagus. Even though my body begging me to keep eating, I had to stop. I had to physically stop eating because I just couldn't keep eating this food. I could feel the build-up and I could feel how full I was and I felt awful ever since. In the last half an hour to an hour, I've started feeling physically sick. And the reason I just had to pause then was to go and be sick because it was that bad. I couldn't stop that urge. Like the desire to throw up was just there and it was not stopping for no one. And it was awful. I'm not gonna lie, it was awful. About 80% of what I just eaten is now down the toilet. Literally. Oh, I'm just gonna stick to water for a little bit. But because I ended up overeating and because I now feel violently sick, I'm not going to be able to go on my run this afternoon. As much as I want to, I really badly want to. I've been desperate to do a run this week. I'm just not physically going to be able to do it because I just feel rough as anything now. I feel so disgusted, just off and ill in general. And I'm really, really annoyed at myself for it because that was just a waste of food and a waste of money. And it was just stupidity from pure instinct because I was so hungry that I was just ravenous and completely lost control of my portion size. So instead my stomach controlled my portion size for me. But I am not in a mood to go running right now. I feel horrible. So I'm going to take it easy today or for the rest of tonight. I'm going to focus on video editing to hopefully get a video out this weekend because I didn't have a video out last weekend. I'm hopefully going to get that done, or at least over halfway through. I'm going to make sure I get plenty of water in, just in case. And we're going to try again tomorrow. But one thing I have done is I'm planning to go on a run with my running buddies tomorrow. On top of going for a run with my running buddies, I have also updated and changed my runner app that does my training runs. And with the half marathon only being 3 weeks away, and I have not done enough training, nowhere near enough training for this run, for this race. So I've changed my training settings to do 4 days worth of running or 4 runs per week for the remaining 3 weeks up until the day of the run, with the hope that these extra 2 runs, should I be able to squeeze them in, will get me across that finish line. Because I'm really scared now. The run is literally less than 3 weeks, or just over 3 weeks away. 3 weeks on Sunday, and I have not trained enough. And on top of that, on this coming Sunday, I'm gonna have to run my longest run to date, which is 16k. 16 freaking K. I can't, the longest I've done so far is 11. The thought of doing a 16k right now is terrifying, and the reason it's so long is because I keep missing my long runs. Oh, but that's where we're up to. So I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna leave it be. I'm going to video edit for the rest of tonight, and I will hopefully see you guys in a few seconds when we go on our second run of the week with my running buddies in the morning. See you then.
He goes, right, we can all go home now.
Oh, I hate them. I hate hills. Managed it. It's Saturday, we're out with the running buddies. Oh, why did I start this recording on a hill? My good God, this was a bad idea. It's my first run of the week. The plan is to only do a small 5k today, but we usually do about 6 or 7k on these jogs, but they're only easy jogs, so it's fine. At least we're out of the house. I'm also feeling a bit foolish today. I was in such a rush to get out of the house. I forgot my running vest. I forgot the GoPro. So I apologise if the quality of the video is not great. You're stuck with my slightly blurry camera on my phone. Oh, thank God the hill's over for the most part. Yeah, so I ran a bit late for the run this morning, so I didn't have a chance to grab anything. That hill's left me really out of breath. You can really start to feel the weather change now. The sun is rising a lot later in the morning. There's still sunrise, whereas usually the sun's right up in the sky by this time. The air is definitely colder. I had to practically defrost my car this morning with the amount of dew and build-up on it from the night before. Oh, it's definitely autumn now. The leaves are falling, the leaves are changing. That's one thing I love about running outdoors, is how you get to see the change of the seasons. With the bridge? Nope. We've got time. Yeah, just I agree. It's so beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. Careful. Oh, you okay? The horse is running with us. Come on then. Is this the viaduct?
Yeah.
Seriously? Wait, that means no, we can't be in Manchester. We are literally walking alongside the motorway viaduct. That's insane. I had no idea we'd run this far out. This is madness.
Be careful, speed limit 70 miles an hour. Slow down.
That's a good point. I definitely need to slow down for that. Oh. Come on. Grip. Oh. And we're at a trail. One of the things I love about coming on runs with this running group is not only do they run at a slower pace like me, we take regular walking breaks because we do quite long distances. I say long distances, like anywhere from 6 to 10k on average. Sometimes a bit longer, sometimes a bit short. Very rarely a bit shorter. 5 to 6k is really like the minimum. But they always take me on the most random routes to the most random places. I mean, look at this that we're walking down now. I mean, come on. This has turned into a trail run. I'm not complaining. I love a good trail run, but I was not expecting this. Also, wasn't expecting the motorway bridge, but wasn't expecting this. What the heck? And a bit of chain sticking out of the ground. That's fucking metal tree. We're now past the get off. Off me. Shoot. Getting attacked by fucking bitey flies. We've just reached the 5k mark. We're just waiting for a couple of the others to catch up. Sorry, 5.5 we're up to so far. We're about an hour in. These trails really are lovely. They're so nice. I'm getting a bit wet. My feet are getting a bit wet now though. Right now I'm doing what I can only describe as trail jig, where the floor is so uneven. I'm practically dancing to keep my footing. Woo. There's everyone. There's Lou. Downhill! Downhill! We love a good downhill. What, the guy? I thought that, I'll be honest. When he said, is it just the two of you? I'm like, no, there's definitely more of us. Yeah, there's about 15, half of them are gone. Oh, the joys. The joys. How much you want to bet Mike's going to go straight through the middle of that? Here comes Mike. Straight through, of course. More mud. More slip and slide.
Oh, this one's dry.
What do you mean, all this one's dry? No, you still ended up playing. I'm loving this one. This is a great one. Our horsey friend again. Hi, horsey. Hi, friend. Hi. Hello, beautiful. Hi. Hi, friend. Hello again. Hello again, friend. Hi again. How are you again, friend? We've done a lap of your field. We have. No treaties. No treaties.
Historically,
Yeah.
you had an obligation to make sure that the ferry operated,
Really?
including the fact that if you went on holiday, you had to get somebody to cover you.
Oh, wow.
But back in the old days, all this wasn't here. See those stumps there?
Yeah.
You actually used to have an old single oared wooden rowboat.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So I've actually just...
In the summers, me and my brother and my cousins used to sit on this grass
Yeah.
because my uncle owned that house and had to operate the
Right.
ferry, and my other uncle owned the one next to it.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I just found out we're taking a bit of a detour today. We're going on a boat trip, apparently. This is amazing and weird and cool all at the same time. I believe she's paying for me.
It's actually a free ferry,
Oh, is it?
but it's donations if you want to donate.
Ah.
If you want to donate, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's
See, look, he said to me, bring some spare change. I'm like, what are we doing? Getting some ice cream and stuff. And then I was in a rush getting out of the house, so I've got my purse.
You're right.
Oh, thank you. I'll remember this for next time.
Yeah, it's officially, it costs 12p to cross.
Oh, wow.
And that was...
It's a right of way. It's been in existence since the canal was built in 18...
Oh, wow.
84, I think it opened.
Yeah.
Really?
130 years. It's a right of way that we've got to keep open.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating, actually. That's really cool.
Take a photo for us in the back of your boat.
That was a very unique experience. I enjoyed that. That was so random and so amazing. Like, I was not expecting to have a random little boat trip halfway through my road. That was fantastic. Need to do that again sometime.
So it's now Saturday evening and I'm a little worried. Jason has come down with some sort of chest bug. And we call it a chest bug because it's not COVID. It's not bad enough to be an infection. And there are other people where he works that have also reported coming down with it before he's come down with it. So we think it's some sort of like illness or bug that's going round, and it specifically targets the chest and the lungs. So right now he's upstairs in bed, not very well. He may or may not come down tonight. He may just stay in bed for the rest of the day. But he has had a pretty bad cough for the last 2 days. All yesterday and all today. He's struggling to speak. He's struggling to breathe some days. And by struggling to breathe, I mean his breath is painful. So like he's got a lot of pain down here and in the front of his chest. And it's causing a lot of irritation when he breathes. I've got no doubt that his body is trying to fight it off and trying to make him better. But the reason I'm worried is because we're only 3 weeks out to the marathon and you kind of need your lungs for running. And I'm hoping that this doesn't affect his run, affect his training. I hope it doesn't affect his marathon and being able to attend it. At the same time, I'm slightly worried that I might be coming down with it as well, because throughout today, I've started getting a bit of a rasp in my throat, which is not good, and I can hear it in my voice, and I'm starting to get a bit of irritation in my throat. And I'm meant to be doing a 16k tomorrow. I'm meant to be running 16 kilometers as part of my long run for my training, which will be the longest distance I have ran this year. It will be the longest distance I've ran in nearly 8 years, seven years. And I am genuinely scared that I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm not going to be able to go running because of this bug or this illness that Jason's caught that he may have passed on to me. Like I said, hopefully I've not caught whatever it is Jason has, and I'll be able to go on my 16k run tomorrow as normal. We'll see. For now, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to eat my tea, and I'm going to continue watching running videos on YouTube, because I fell down a bit of a running rabbit hole recently with the Manchester Marathon earlier this year. Obviously I didn't run it, but watching the Manchester Marathon earlier this year, I've watched quite a lot of running YouTubers who did run it, and I've been watching their vlogs, their experiences. A lot of them, it was their first ever time running a marathon, and it really has inspired me to really push and try, even for this half marathon. Oh, I really want to do well. I really don't want to get ill right before it. I've already missed enough training, I don't need to miss more. Oh, anyway, we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to enjoy these videos, so I will see you hopefully in the morning. I'll see you in the morning. For you guys, it'll be a few seconds, obviously. I will hopefully see you in the morning, and I will hopefully be well enough to go on a run.